start off with giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekakadesh. De man is with alles en apostel, great milestone, shalom, trouw, verlek. Hope this video will be edifying. And yeah, let's get into it now. Topic that I want to be talking about today is concerning Matthew 24, because things are happening. Things are happening, but this was already ordained. So this was already ordained that it was going to happen. These things which the prophets of old spoke about. These things were said before, man. Just like Ezekiel 3 as well as 33, where it says the watchman. So we basically watching, standing with the elders apostles of great milestone down. We basically watching and paying attention to what's going on. Trump is having a whole tantrum. Iraq, Iran, Iran is not backing down. And war is approaching, man. Because you can see these devils, they're getting more proud and proud. Meanwhile, the heathens are fed up with them, man. And it's all because of prophecy, man, which has to happen. Joel 3, you can read that. Joel 3, Joel 2, Obadiah 1. These things were already spoken about. And matter of fact, actually, let me read this. Let me see. So yeah, this Matthew chapter 24 and verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet, right? And this is another example of a rumor of war. But it will happen, man. Scripture says what? Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, right? It will not tarry. So, you can see what's happening right now with Iran, Iraq. Iran and America, and Israel. Basically, they in a mix. But China and Russia already also have a hand in that. Because Iran is being backed up by China and by Russia, man. And those two countries alone, they don't play. I believe it was Ezekiel 35, I think, where it was talking about Gog and Magog. But basically, even the Russians are gonna go against America, man. Let me get Revelation where it says these shall hate the whore. Because that's exactly what's going to be the case, man. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, so this Revelation chapter 17, verse 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and the whore is talking about America, and shall make her desolate and naked. And that's exactly what's going to be the case, man. That's exactly what's going to be the case. America is going to be destroyed in 1 hour. Laid flat, desolate. All these heathen nations that were once buddy with America are gonna turn on them, man. The NATO, the EU. Let me not say all the nations, but the 10 horns, which are the NATO, the EU. They're gonna turn. Europe is going to turn on America. For Yahbashim Yashai's sake. The Most High gonna put it in their mind that instead of being allies with each other, they're now gonna fight against each other, just like how Jake, the northern and southern tribe are now fighting against each other. Meanwhile, they're supposed to be brethren, or meanwhile, they're supposed to be allies. They're fighting now against each other. Well, that's the same way how the Most High is going to do that concerning America, man. You know? So, let's go back. Matter of fact, let me get Psalms. Let me get Psalms real quick. Yeah, this Psalms chapter 52 and verse 1. I'm gonna jump to the point. Why boastest thou thyself in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of Yahweh endured continually. Right, and they do boast. They do boast of themselves, man. They talk shit against the Most High. They thinking that they can be like Him, create and stuff like that. You know, that's what it is, man. You know, they think they can be on the same league, on the same level as the Most High, and that's not the case. You know, and the Most High gonna show that. He gonna make His power known, man. You know, once Yahweh Shai makes His second return upon planet Earth, where it says in Matthew 25, He's gonna come with all the holy angels with Him in full glory. Roughly paraphrasing, right? Well, that's what it is, man. That's how the Most High Yahweh is going to show His military might. You know, He ain't gonna play. Ain't no talking, man. You know, Scripture says, in Luke it says, bring them hither and slay them before me, those that would not make me reign over them. You see, so ain't no playing, man. Ain't no negotiating and stuff like that. Those times are over with. Yeah, so basically those times are over with, man. Ain't no more talking and negotiating and stuff like that. Let me continue. Verse 2. Thy tongue devises mischief like a sharp razor working deceitfully, right? Because all they do is lie, man. All they do is lie and steal. You know, that's how they do, man. And then when you talk bad, or when you talk bad about them, or when you tell the truth, then they gonna make you look bad. You know, they gonna make you to be the bad guy, and they gonna play victim. You know, or they gonna dishonor you, call you all kind of names. You know, but unto them it is given to deceive the whole world, basically, man. You know, it's given unto them. So that's just what it is, man. That's just something we gotta accept for now. You know, they coming with smooth words and stuff like that. You know, Scripture says what? Though his words be smoother than butter, yet war was in his heart. That's Esau Edom for you, man. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Salah. And that's exactly what it is, man. They lie a lot. You know, they aren't sincere. You know, if they can get a one up on you, they will, man. If they can get a one up on you, they will. They will use you, and then after, they will just when you ain't being used anymore, then that's it, basically. You know. So yeah, gotta watch that, man. Gotta watch people like that also in your at your job. You know, these heathens are not our friends, man. These heathens are not our friends. They aren't our allies. Some might be cool, or some might act cool with you, but that don't mean they your friend. You know, because as soon as they can betray you, they will, man. You know, as soon as you gonna need something, they ain't gonna be there anymore. You know, so things like that gotta watch out for. Now let me see, verse 4. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. Right, because they love to deceive people, man. That's all they do. Television, tell a vision, tell a lie. That's what they do, man. They tell a lie. They coming up with bullshit. You know, talking about some, yeah, healthy products, or it's vegan, so it's supposed to be healthy. Meanwhile, there are a bunch of stuff in it, chemicals and stuff like that, lab made chemicals that basically destroy your body. you know so they make stuff seem good, meanwhile they are actually bad or evil. So yeah, man, with that I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yasha Bashim Kakadash, the ones that else in the post of great millstone. Shalom to the like of this video, said I find shalom.